So now we're going to move forward to our other game of the week, which was the Tampa Bay Bucs versus the Los Angeles Rams. So back to the game. I mean, any glaring thoughts on the game? I mean, me personally, I'm a Madden guy, and I used to always take the cheapest team. We used to basically bid on the teams that we played for in my league, and all the other teams be going for $20, $30, $50, $100. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to play with the best teams. I would always pick the Detroit Lions. Nobody wanted them, but one thing I knew was Matt Stafford had arm, and so when they made that trade to get Matt, I said, this is actually going to probably be huge for Matt. Getting out of Detroit and being able to go to a winning city and a winning culture with those kind of players he has around him, I knew it was going to be an upside to it, and they actually showed it in the game on Sunday.
They did. Now Matt slanging that thing around the field, and
Man.
we got out of Detroit. Detroit, like one of those places you just can't win in. Like they just don't have that winning culture up there, bro. Like it's been so long,
It was crazy. I used to check his stats out every now and then, and they would always come up with the L, but he would have like 300 or 400 yards passing.
Bro,
and I used to be like, man, why are they still losing?
Bro, I think he went up there and got lost though, bro. Like nobody, and it don't matter like what happens, and that might be what happened to Trevor Lawrence down there in Jacksonville. But Matthew Stafford, you knew for sure can throw that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he wasn't down there no more, I mean, he out here in LA, he on a bigger market. Like it's gonna turn the whole 180, and it got him looking great.
Yeah, he got some receivers. He got the D line. He got a defense for him. I mean, they was giving Tom Brady fits. It was a hard-fought game on both sides. I just, Tom Brady's one of those teams guys where at this point in his career, I don't even hold too much weight on regular season games because as long as he can get his foot in the door, he's gonna always be a problem.
Yeah. Aaron Donald was.
I feel like his
Aaron Donald. Was
it's it always amazes me. I look at him every time. I'm like, man, this guy he's a D lineman, but he almost built like a linebacker.
Yeah.
Just a heavier set linebacker.
He came off the edge this weekend, boy. I was like, I see you, boy.
Man, he got a motor, man. I'm telling you, he's one of those guys that I think he kill you with the second effort and the third effort. He's not one of those guys that hits you and once you get your hands on him, he's done. No, he's one of those guys that's going to hit you with a counter move. His feet going to be moving like he play offensive line.
Yeah. I had one of my people hit me today, and they were like, bro, what would you do with Aaron Donald? Because I had put out there to my old dog, Leander Jordan, he used to play out here. And I was like, bro, I would want to block him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the type of player I want to play. You know what I'm saying? Leander.
I mean, you got to, man. You got to want to play block a guy like that.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for him to be going off like this, like, them games you get up for. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that ain't that trap game. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me. Man, ultimately, I say it's a different era. So, question: do you think he would be in the era, most of the era that we played in, where it was more of a smash mouth type game? Do you think he would be as effective?
I don't think he would be as effective on the inside. I think he still has a lot of potential even on the edge because he, like you say, he's built like that linebacker type. And I don't think we saw that since, like, Reggie White was a defensive end, but he was more like a linebacker type who had like some weight to him but could move off that edge. So You
Yeah,
know, it's been
yeah,
Michael Strahan. You know, somebody like that who can move off that edge like that. But in the middle, like how he caused a problem in the middle of the three technique, nah. I
hmm
think he a little bit too light for that. You know.
yeah. I think the old school smash mouth, just you line up running the ball. I feel like that would probably give him a hard time. I mean, it's easy to, well, let me not say easy, but it's easier to maybe buckle down for a run play here, a run play there, and then get ready to pass rush. It's a whole lot more difficult when you got to literally take on a double team run block almost every single play.
Yeah, definitely, and
It take a toll on your body.
it do. And I think even the offensive line is like a little bit smaller than normal. You know,
Oh yeah,
way.
I see tackles that are built like tight ends. I'm like, when did this happen?
I think Joe Thomas did it, bro. I think Joe Thomas did it.
That was that was that year. Yeah, he did.
Bro, but he was
yeah.
just like one of the most solid left tackles I've seen. Like I don't think it mattered like that he was his size, his technique, footwork, and like his drive definitely got him up through there. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
everybody, but he could move too though. Then he played defensive end in college at Wisconsin.
I think he
Was
did.
that
I think
him?
I
Was
think he
that
did at
him?
one. I think he did at one point. I think he like kind of went over there every now and then.
Bruh,
I believe.
I feel like we played Wisconsin. Then he come from Wisconsin,
Yeah, I think so.
and I think he played defensive end and tackle, bro.
He might. He might. I wouldn't put it past him.
Then we lose that game.
We actually lost that game. Yeah, it was tough. That game was.
That was a fun
That was one. That was the trap game. That was the Georgia State game.
trap game. Yeah, that's me. Hey,
Yeah, we was out partying,
too hard.
having a good time down
Oh,
there.
bro.
That was at least about the second or third time down in Orlando.
Yeah, so we already knew the ropes and everything.
Yeah, it was. They already the locals already knew who we are. Oh, I'm back there. Okay. The green light went on. Free money. Free money. Here they come.
Here they go. Lay the rug out for him.
Man, lay the rug out. They spending all that bowl money.
Boy, it's gone, boy. It's gone, boy.
Yeah. That back to the game. Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, I think the Rams do have a good chance of at least being in the NFC Championship.
Off of this game right here,
Off their total body of work, they just have a solid team.
they did look good this weekend. I can't lie. Like
They have a solid team. I mean,
Jalen Ramsey,
they just do.
And Aaron Donald. Like that's like your front and your back end working at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's always solid.
And that's the thing. Jalen Ramsey is already good, but now he can be even better because guess what? Your quarterback can't hold the ball that long.
Bruh. And then
So he can jump routes. He can do what he want to do out there.
yeah. I mean, it was a good call by the Rams. I'm not gonna lie. I had fell asleep on Matt Stafford for a while up there in Detroit.
Hey,
But
Detroit will make you do that. You see what happened with Calvin?
Hey, if you look at, and they dropped the bag on them too now. Like they were like, hey, we'll give up a lot to switch it out with Jared Goff, which was a surprise for me.
Well, see, I think that was the reason why I didn't have confidence in the Rams years prior to, because of Goff. To me, Goff just didn't really. He didn't show me enough to say, okay, I'm that guy that's going to take them to the promised land.
Yeah.
He was one of those quarterbacks that I wouldn't even say he was that good, but I would say he was more like a Joe Flacco, where he just kind of managing the game, trying not to make mistakes, but in the new age that we're in, seeing when Joe Flacco in Baltimore, they could do that because we did have smash mouth then. You know, you could just line up, run the ball, and play, and then play defense. But in today's game, you know, every coach is trying to progress and move forward and trying to, you know, incorporate and bring people to the stands, you know, passing yards and all this other stuff. So they tried to, even though he was a game manager, they tried to put the ball in his hand to make him more than what he was. And for that reason, I was like, yeah, I don't really see the Rams going that far.
Right, but
when they got Stafford, I said, okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you somebody that went past Stafford. I think it's two like plots to this game that I didn't see happening. One, Antonio Brown being out because of the virus. I wonder now,
True.
like, how much that really like limits their offense, because we all know, like, you got the guys, the bigger guys like Godwin and Evans who can go up and get the ball. But Antonio Brown, to me, is that smaller guy that's in the middle of the crevices.
He's that Wes Walker for Tom Brady.
He got that top end speed too to go deep.
Yeah.
So like that's a big part of the offense that was missing, right? But then two, on the Ram side would probably be Deshaun Jackson and Cooper Kupp. I'm gonna say both of them. I was just gonna say Deshaun Jackson, but both of them just showed up like players of old. Like they looked like they was in their prime. Deshaun is still running past folk. What?
Listen here, man. It's when you got a quarterback who you know gonna give you that ball and is gonna get there in the hurry, you excited.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's just like that dude. I mean, literally, he could throw the ball probably 50 times a game. Now he might throw a pick or two in there, but he's gonna get 500-600 yard passes if he do 50 passes a game. And the thing is, he's built to where his arm can actually take throwing 50 passes a game.
he is though. He ain't no little boy out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he can do it, man. I just say I like the upside to the Rams right now. They made some great off-season move to get Matt. As you can see, they knew what I knew. they probably think the same thing.
Hey.
You know, we got to get somebody else beside golf.
But hey, Deshaun would have had another 60-yard bomb too if Matt on that one play would have laid it out there a little bit more for him. So
Yeah.
like that's crazy to me though. So I want to see those two guys continue to come back for him like they did this weekend, because Deshaun having, you know, 1,000-yard season is great. It's just something I didn't count on with the Rams, right? But Cooper Kupp, he always tough too. So if they keep on helping out that offense, like you say with Matt Stafford and that defense,
I mean, look, like I said, I don't put too much weight on the regular season for Tom. It's more like, you know, your guy, LeBron. You know, you can't put too much weight on the regular season. It's when they get to the playoffs.
Don't do it like that.
Listen,
it's too early. Like,
I just wanted to just throw that little bit in there.
Don't start till October 3rd. Don't do me like that now, P.
I just wanted to put a little bit in there for you, just so you can kind of, you know, stay on your toes. I know you perk up when we talk about LeBron now.
Bro,
you perk up, the antennas.
Bro, I'm listening. You got my attention.
No, we talking football right now.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.